Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Hey, Greg, the end of the regular season is looming. Does that affect your day-to-day routine as a player?
I mean, if you start thinking about saving yourself for the playoffs, it does. I mean, no one wants to go down and get hurt, right? But that doesn't mean you can just start to ease off the gas.
Now, here is Smith. Kicks it out to Johnson. Clock at 6. Smith with a screen on Collison. Here's Teague. Here's Smith, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The size and athleticism Smith has is hard to match up against. He uses both so well to draw fouls.
Smith hits them both. Now Collison. Outside Artest. Bynum, the pass to Collison. Back to Bynum. And Pachulia pulls it down. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for Atlanta. To the left wing. Pass to Smith. Bynum with the steal. Fires from 18. And it's Bynum with the jam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Pachulia, good.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Collison the bounce pass. Here's Kobe. Got it from 16 feet.
Boy, we know the mid-range game is a big part of Kobe's arsenal. So smart and crafty at finding those openings to capitalize from there.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Johnson in the corner. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Now here's Teague. He had 15 points last outing.
How about Horford showing you that he knows a little bit about elevation? The big fella bouncing to the rack.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Bynum with a screen on Smith. Artest dishes to Bynum. Pachulia with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Floats one up, and it's Smith laying it in.
Energetic play by Smith, able to get around the contact there.
Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Outside, Kobe. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Josh Smith. That's his first foul. First team foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Here's Kobe. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Josh Smith.
Right there, you saw the relentlessness
That's
of
Kobe
Bryant.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Collison against Teague. Doesn't go that time. Gasol with the defensive effort. Bryant. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And so Crawford will bring it up for Atlanta. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
One foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that
You
time.
gotta be quicker.
Here's Crawford. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Horford finds Teague. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson. And Bryant with the block. Bryant right side. And a miss there on the triple. Hawks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Teague surveying the D. And the pass to Johnson. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
Teague's ability to find the open man makes him one of the better passing point guards in the league.
Outside, Kobe. Fader on the way. And too long on the shot.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Johnson kicks to Crawford. A minute 42 left here in the first quarter. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Atlanta making some changes. Collins checked in for Pachulia. Jordan Crawford comes in for Johnson. And Mike Bibby is subbed in for Teague. Now here is McGrady. Nash outside. McGrady against Crawford. And the shot goes down.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Bibby passes to Horford. Now Crawford. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the first. To the inside, Odom. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
You know, Nash is an excellent distributor, a phenomenal floor general, great at recognizing when his guys are open.
Atlanta leading by 3. Outside, Horford. Back to Bibby. Horford with the screen on Nash. For 3, Bibby. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to McGee. He kicks to Odom. He dishes it to Nash. Odom with a screen on Bibby. Oh, Odom in position. Now, here is Bibby. And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta.
Con una mierda. Whoa. I would scream for PG.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
Oh, man.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Atlanta making a switch here. Malone's checked in.
Moses?
The Hawks leading by 5. Passes it to Bibby. Malone with it. Johnson outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Yo, that's all right.
As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Hawks. Advantage in 1 series.
And, you know, right now for Atlanta, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
In the corner, it's Crawford. One of the interesting things to watch in the coming years, Greg, the role of social media in the NBA.
I mean, everyone's getting smartphones these days. Now players have the ability to communicate directly to fans. They don't need their message to go through the media anymore.
Now here's Johnson following the shot by Tracy McGrady.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the bucket by the Lakers.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And now the fast break. Bibby with the ball. Crawford outside. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, and Bibby does a great job within their offense, especially when it comes to spotting the open man.
McGee sets the pick for Carter. The feed now to McGee. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shoot. Jamal Crawford picks one up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Looking at it out there now for the Hawks. Pachulia comes in for Collins. And it's Teague in for Bibby. McGrady outside. Gasol setting the pick for McGrady. There's the drive and finished off by Gasol.
How Gasol with that length, it's almost easy for him to pluck that alley-oop pass out of the air.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. Fires from the wing. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. Collison dishes to Gasol. And Carter has it in the corner. Back to Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
Let's go, Pau.
Goodness gracious, Pau. Come on, man. Don't do him like that.
It's Teague with the ball. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 4-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on, man. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
Bryant.
Now Horford's checked in for Atlanta. Smith comes in for Jordan
El
Crawford.
verdadero cuadro.
Substitution here for the
Kobe,
Lakers.
Ron, Artest y Bryant.
Bynum's checked in. Artest comes in for Carter.
El
Kobe's checked in for
original.
McGrady. And Fisher subbed in for Darren Collison. Now here is Horford. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And maybe
Estamos
it's
en el 2011.
shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Gasol, a screen on Crawford. Here's Kobe. Second chance shot, and there it is for him. Gasol's got his third basket of the night right there.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Smith with a screen
En verdad no
on
juego hace tiempo
Crawford
y
finds Smith.
lo estoy pasando mal con Kobe por el timing.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 6 on the shot clock. Crawford sets the pick here for T. Pulls it up. Gasol with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Kobe.
Vamos.
The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Bryant's got 7 points in the game.
On offense, the efficiency of Bryant is really something else. He always seems to have a different type of shot up his sleeve.
Now here's Crawford. 8 points for him. Smith with a screen on Bryant. Crawford outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Lakers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Bryant against Crawford. Kicks it out to Fisher.
Come on, Fish.
Good on the
Come on, Fish.
Fisher's
Let's
got
go.
the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
Let's go.
Great decision making there by Fisher, just staying one step ahead of the defense.
Gran decision making by Kobe.
Hawks have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots.
Ficha le da claro que la tenía que tirar.
9 all told.
Lo importante es que la metía. Pero el pase fue de Kobe. La jugada la creó Kobe. Coñazo.
Back to Crawford. Pachulia with the screen on Bryant. Clock at 4.
Madre. Cabeza bobo.
Kobe diving in.
El loco.
And it's good. 2 points.
Sé que tenía el test, pero estoy malo con el timing allá afuera.
This just proves how tough Kobe is. Brushing off the defense inside, a no-brainer.
No good on the last second attempt there. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers on top, up 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. That'll be a 5-second call.
And let's see some of the numbers here on Kobe Bryant. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging about 18 points per, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Smith. Bynum with the block.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. Then on Saturday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Here's Gasol. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Josh Smith. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. 7th in free throw percentage. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And yet, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. And it's Ron Artest with the foul. That's his first foul. T kicks to Pachulia. The pass to Smith. Shot clock at 5. Fires, high post.
Airtight, intense defense that time by Kobe. Did not give that shooter any breathing room.
Rebound by the Hawks.
Or the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Teague against Kobe. No good from 11 feet.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Bryant's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Smith sets the pick for Teague. Smith outside. Kobe with the steal. Fast break, the Lakers. Artest the pass to Fisher. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Hey, one of his main jobs is to knock down
Yes,
threes, and
Fish.
Fisher helps spread the defense by doing so.
Time call here.
timeout.
The Hawks decide to talk
I'm
it
right
over.
here.
Start it.
I mean, setting for the battle now with you.
We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at Los Angeles. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
And you know, for the Lakers, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
You know, the way they've handled just about every challenge that's been thrown at them this year, I don't see how they couldn't be considered front runners for the title.
Here is Bryant, following the bucket by the Hawks. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gasol. That shot off. Good work defensively by Horford. The Hawks trail by 8. T dishes to Johnson. Here's Horford. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, it's clear that there's a comfort level down there for Horford. He's got a lot of shots he can go to and moves to go with it.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 11. Right side Gasol. Bryant finds Gasol. Gasol, a screen on Johnson.
Vamos, va.
And finished
Yes.
off by Gasol.
Great anticipation by Gasol. Converts off the miss.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field.
Good
Here
for
in the
Chris
third.
Wow.
Pass to Horford. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Passes it to Smith. Horford kicks to Smith. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Johnson for 3. The kick out to T. pass to Horford. Back to Teague. The pass to Smith. Tries again. Knocked loose. Stolen by Artest. And a wide open
Vamos.
for Fisher.
Vamos,
And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Let's
And
go.
a closer look here at the hustle stats
Tres
for
corridos.
Los Angeles.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant
No
pressure on the
fallado
ball
difícil.
and really disruptive in
Está
terms of
cansado
what
ya.
they've done defensively.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Outside Teague. Pass to Johnson for the three. And Bynum pulls it down. Bynum's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a
Let's go.
ticket
Oh,
to the bench
come on,
if he keeps
come on.
shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Atlanta. The Lakers also changing it up. Lamar Odom is checked in for Gasol, and it's Collison in for Derek Fisher. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Vamos a hacer cambios. Bench.
Atlanta making some changes. Collins checked in for Pachulia. Jordan Crawford comes in for Johnson.
Pachulia,
And Mike Bibby is
yeah.
subbed in for T. Here's Crawford. Currently
Oh,
averaging almost
shit.
6 points a game.
Okay.
Crawford kicks to Crawford.
No tiene triple aquí. Vamos a chequearlo. Driving, standing, driving, close. Demasiado y super midrange y también tiene 3. Vamos a chequear. Ok, vamos a chequear el post. 90. Diantre. 90. Fue una bestia. Defensivamente y reboteando también. Defensivamente y reboteando. 8-3, 6-8 es bueno también. 6-9. Bloque está bajito. Y reboteando defensivamente. Esto es importante. Y esto es importante. Está fuerte. Buena estamina.
The Hawks working the ball around.
Sí, pero no es la gran cosa.
6 to shoot. Back to Crawford. Lets the 3 fly. Unable to get that one. Lakers leading by 11. Nash outside. Crawford with the steal. The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Crawford.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Passes to Odom. Crawford against McGrady. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so Horford will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 29 seconds left in the 3rd. Inside, here's Collins. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And then they continue to control the
Vamos.
play.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical
Él de tiro,
team.
pero está bien,
That's
la
why
metió.
they're ahead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's Crawford. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Hawks trail by 11. Crawford outside. It's stolen by McGrady. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Nash. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Duro, Nacho.
The Hawks shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Johnson outside. Collins setting the pick for Johnson. It's the target from 18 feet.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Nash with it. McGrady outside.
Let's go, Grady.
And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Let's go,
That's
Grady.
too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
T2 from Crawford. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Teague is checked in for Bibby. LA's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And he tries in, and he jams it with authority.
The ball handling of T-Mac, really impressive. Watching him play, this guy is a thing of beauty. Puts a lot of time into his ball handling. You can tell.
T kicks to Johnson. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. The Hawks again can't hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
T can't hit. Lakers leading by 15. Nash outside. Oh, Odom in position. Crawford with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That's his first foul. And the Lakers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, I listened in on Phil Jackson's huddle. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. McGrady outside.
Let's go, Grady.
McGrady's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, 3
That's
consecutive
nasty.
field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
For the Hawks, Pachulia, he's checked in for Collins. Horford comes in for Jamal Crawford. And Smith subbed in for Jordan Crawford. Now here's Teague. Johnson outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Johnson is used to getting knocked around a little. Love how he maintains his balance and focus on these shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. Los Angeles calls timeout. Lakers leading by 12. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Nash against T. Nash left side, 5 to shoot, count it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Johnson, following the basket by JaVale McGee. Johnson, the pass to Pachulia. Outside T. Over Nash. T can't hit. Lakers have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Back to Odom. Over T. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
When Odom uses his length inside like that, it's really hard to contest him without fouling.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Pisó fuera. No pegó.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
A floater. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the versatility Johnson offers, it can't be forgotten. I mean, this is a guy that can play 3 to 4 positions, a lights-out shooter who also has that clutch gene.
Derek Fisher's checked in for Nash. Johnson hits them both. Los Angeles leading by 12. Carter drives in. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Horford. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Teague, it's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Can't take Teague lightly from the mid-range now because he's consistent at cashing in from there.
On the wing, Tracy McGrady, covered by Smith. The shot by McGrady, no good.
Nice effort anyway to change the shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
T kicks to Smith. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. He feeds it to Pachulia. Horford the pass to Smith. 4 on the shot clock. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by Odom. And Odom's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Trying to get open is Carter. And Pachulia pulls it down. The Hawks trail by 10. Outside T. Outside Horford. Smith the pass to Horford. Johnson outside. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Carter missing.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Los Angeles. Derek Fisher. First break for 5. Team 5. At the line for your Hawks, Josh Smith. I count 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And the word is out on Josh Smith being a gifted dunker. But that really speaks to his overall athleticism. He can run, and he'll do whatever it takes to get the best of you.
Gasol's checked in for the Lakers. Odom, no good. Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
And here's Fisher. Dishes it to Odom. To stop the drought. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the
Cool. Buen equipo. solo vaina.